goes crazy.
Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field, full going back, he's to the track, and he's right to the wall, he's there, he squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike's side. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Here. David Peralta will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for Arizona, left fielder David Peralta.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other way. Been the case these last few games.
That's a foul ball.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And before we go much further, let's pull up the scouting report for this 25-year-old so we can see what to expect. Nick Markakis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first offering. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second is Markakis looking for 3. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple. A.J. Pollock will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. A man at third with one away. He's ready now. The pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes a 1-2. Got him.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Peter O'Brien will get his first shot here, trying to come through with two away and a runner at third. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in two away.
The 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Men on third with 2 down. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he's going to deliver the run here as this is a shot into left center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Number 24 will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
A 2-1 offering. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Two. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out with the man at first. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dbacks lead it 1-0. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Peralta has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Yeah, that's just a low fastball here on the outside corner. You see him try to drive the ball the other way, but he got under it just a little bit too much, and that becomes an easy flyout.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, 3 pitches, 2 outs here to start the home first. He's got to be loving that.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. First pitch coming. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Now here's the first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead, he's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Pause, now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Aaron Hill will get his first opportunity now, and as you see there, he's in need of something to go his way because he's been ice cold these past 8 ball games. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. The pitch. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but Here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Chris Owings will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. First offering on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumbs. A great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Now here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Number 12 will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Left fielder, number 12.
And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Miguel Montero will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. Now a swing and another chance at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's Javier Baez. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Markakis is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. He's set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away. So it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Dexter Fowler will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He waits, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, it usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Two out, bases loaded. Here he comes on 2-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. It remains 1-0. Number 25 will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
David Peralta will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Number 12 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
One gone in the Arizona third, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. One on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Castro is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 11,
A.J. Pollock will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona, but they lead it 1-0. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Now the first pitch. And he goes after the first pitch of the inning here, and it's going to pay off for him as it's through into left, a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Nobody out, runner on first. The next pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
In is Jorge Soler. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. pause. Now the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Peralta is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Number 12 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's set. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Looking good, Cubs. Looking good.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard but fouled as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. Right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Peralta is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
With one out, he had two jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of double play. He did his job.
Miguel Montero will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Come on, Cubs!
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Peter O'Brien will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Peter O'Brien.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 home. Now it's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
3-0 is on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
1-0. And there he goes towards second. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Aaron Hill will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Chris Owings will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. He's set, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Yeah.
He's ready, now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
And as the season's gone on, this is a guy whose numbers have just not been going in the right direction. So this is a welcome sight with this one-out single.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. First offering on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
And even though it's still early, this is probably your best chance so far. You need to take something positive out of it. Even if it's just a run, you can't let this guy work out of it.
Number 25 will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Get these guys.
Don't let him
Now here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Don't let him score, man.
1-1 pitch on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Here comes a 2-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Javier Baez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Pitch on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Kyle Hendricks will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now the pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Addison Russell will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Let's go, Cubby.
First pitch coming. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now here it comes. That's heading for the hole, and it'll indeed find the hole into right. He's 2 for 2. It's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Dexter Fowler will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running towards second, and this is going to be a foul ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. We'll try it again from first. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. David Peralta will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, David
First pitch to him. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Nick Markakis will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Number 12 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like two totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
A.J. Pollock will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. On the ground to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Peter O'Brien will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Dexter Fowler will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Starlin Castro. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, base hit. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. Opposite field to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, not only was that pitch buried in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Jorge Soler will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. Second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
Need a base hit here.
First pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Markakis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, from a defensive point of view, this does cost him a run on the sacrifice fly, but at least they're finally able to get it out. Plus, the other two runners have to hold, so double play still in effect if they can get a ground ball.
Number 12 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dbacks 1. Number 24 will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Sometimes when your offense hasn't really been able to put a whole lot together, this can be all it takes to get you started. Now you've got the leadoff man on base. You force the starter into the stretch right away, and things can maybe take off from here.
So here's Aaron Hill as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
This is a good time to go out there for a little visit. I mean, something obviously is not working out there. And how else do you describe a hit-by-pitch and then a wild pitch to start the inning?
Here's the 2-1 now to Hill. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Here now the 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Chris Owings will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. First pitch coming. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Wellington Castillo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. One run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They still trail it here 2-1. Miguel Montero will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone. Come on.
Now the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now here's the pitch. Pretty well hit into the seats, foul. The pitch. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Peralta has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Javier Baez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Show Track. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Austin Jackson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Austin Jackson.
Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Paul Goldschmidt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Tommy Hunter will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 21, Tommy Hunter. Leading off for Arizona, first baseman number 44.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now the pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
David Peralta will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Let's get you out here. Come on.
Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
So 2 gone now, and here's Markakis. First pitch coming. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Three and 2, here it is. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
From the stretch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. He waits, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this will be fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. And for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. Kevin Munson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Kevin Munson.
Addison Russell will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. And here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Pollard calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Third baseman number 13, Castro.
Starlin Castro will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
For all the line drives that get caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. Well, I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. But you see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Cubs strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Peter O'Brien will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Pedro Strop will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Peter O'Brien will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. That tails back over, strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Now the pitch. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Number 24 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One 0 on the way. 2-0 now.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Second baseman, number 2,
Aaron Hill will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Now the 2-0. swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Chris Owings will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Well, this is taking a little bit of a gamble when you're down by 1 run, but it's kind of a smart gamble. And he now moves into scoring position where they can tie the game up with a single instead of needing an extra base hit.
He's set. Now the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a line drive. But foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now another 0-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Russell is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 2-1. Jorge Soler will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
Now the pitch. And he'll just fight. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Pitch on the way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Into the box, number 12. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, that's a nice play up the middle right there, because this ball's hit sharply. So you can see him really stretch out to get it, then just sort of take a few steps to steady himself, not rushing anything, and then makes that good throw on the first.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Montero waits, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Wellington Castillo will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
The catcher, number 5.
Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 56, Hector Rondon.
Wellington Castillo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, number 5, Wellington Castillo.
Tommy La Stella will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 11, Tommy La Stella.
Chris Denorfia is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left field, number 15, Chris Denorfia.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Ender Inciarte will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think you'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
David Peralta will stand in. He flew out his last time. Starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
.1-0 on the way. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Oh, and with 2 guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Nick Markakis will stand in now, and he'll go to work with the bases loaded on getting that tying run in from third. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. He'll throw home with it, and they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So they did what they needed to do to preserve the lead as they cut down the possible tying run at the plate. A.J. Pollock will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Here's a 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's the 2-2 home. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Here's the full count offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
And here's a situation where he's probably keeping at least one eye on that runner at third base to see if he's breaking or not. But once he bobbles this thing, it's all academic from there.
Peter O'Brien will come up now in an RBI spot, and I imagine that infield will come in here with the game tied now.
Yeah, still only 1 out, so I think that's probably the likely scenario.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. The 0-1. And now everybody's running. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home there. That didn't work.
Well, that would have been a heck of a way to take the lead. Instead, now they lose that runner at third, and this game still is tied up. That's why I hate the squeeze play.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Dominic Leone will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Dominic Leone.
Tommy LaStella will dig in here.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Peralta is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Chris Coughlin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. The pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first, as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
Remember now, that's the winning run if he can get on. He definitely put a good swing on this ball, just unlucky that it was right at him.
In now, Addison Russell. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Travis Wood will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Number 24 will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Grounded, foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
So here's Aaron Hill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and Hill's going to reach. It's a base hit. And so now the wheels begin to turn in the Chicago bullpen as you get a look at what the Cubs have left at their disposal. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Chris Owings will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch, and there he goes towards second. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Wellington Castillo will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The 0-1. Out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains 2-2. Nick Ahmed will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 13, Nick Ahmed.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Starlin Castro. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Anthony Rizzo will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Here's the first offering. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Number 8 is going to grab a bat now as he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
On the ground down the first base line. But the bag with himself is Rizzo for the out. David Peralta will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 2-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 0-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Arizona. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Brad Ziegler will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Jorge Soler will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of swings like that in extra innings. Guys go up there thinking, I'm going to take 1 chance here and see if I can't end this thing right now and be the hero.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. That's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Chris DeNorfia will get his first opportunity now. And here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Miguel Montero will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
You'll see this happen sometimes in an extra inning ball. It's late in the afternoon now. Guys start getting a little worn down, and he winds up making a poor play there.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Peralta is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. One left for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. Peter O'Brien will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. The pitch. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Number 24 will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Nick Ahmed will get his first shot at it here. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Not
2-0.
Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here comes the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Chris Owings will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Travis Wood will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. Here's the first offering. Now this is wrapped back up the middle, and that's what they needed to start things out. The winning run's aboard. It's a leadoff single.
I'm not sure what's more surprising, the fact that a relief pitcher just got a base hit, or the fact that he was hitting in the first place. Maybe they know something that I don't.
Addison Russell will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Oh, well, back to the drawing board. This will take care of that potential winning run at first base. And we're now an out away from playing on even further in this one.
Dexter Fowler will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch to him. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. The 1-1 home. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Wellington Castillo. We'll see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
Number 5, Wellington Castillo.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Brad Ziegler will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
That is good execution right there. And it's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game, and that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just 1 out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Nick Markakis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Don't let him score!
The 1-1 pitch. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Score remains 2-2. Starlin Castro will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Anthony Rizzo will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sailed straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Chris Denorfia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the 2-out threat. Will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. A.J. Pollock will lead things off here in the top half of the inning.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
He's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Now the 1-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. 1 away.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Into the box now, Peter O'Brien.
Swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Here's the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
The 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Tommy La Stella will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Into the box, Travis Wood. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Addison Russell will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Score remains 2-2. Nick Ahmed will see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
Second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
One thing about playing in this ballpark, there's an awful lot of room out there in right center, so You know, he uses a quick jump and a good late burst to flag this one down.
Chris Owings will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Sit him down.
Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hitters count 2-0. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Denorfia back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Oh, they're able to get him again. That'll make him 1 for 7 now in this game. You talk about something that tanks your batting average. Ouch.
Wellington Castillo will step in, a base hit in his last time. Pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The next pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
The 2-0. In there, 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 2-2. Dexter Fowler will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Starlin Castro will stand in again. 3 for 6 in the ballgame thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now at least you've given yourself a chance. The ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Jorge Soler will dig in. He singled his last time around. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Peralta is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Brad Ziegler will lead things off here in the top half of the inning.
Pitcher, Brad Ziegler.
First pitch coming. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You gotta wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
David Peralta will stand in, 2 for 6 on the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And the pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that's a base hit.
These guys haven't lacked for hits, but it's a little surprising that they only have 2 runs on the board. Someone needs to start making these guys pay for allowing so many base runners.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And a leap, but it's over his head at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Disappointing for him behind the plate because I think he had a good shot at throwing his man out. But as you can see, this throw just sort of takes off on him, and it goes straight into center field.
The 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards the backstop. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now the 1-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it stakes the Diamondbacks to a 4-2 lead.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
Stepping in now, Peter O'Brien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Arizona's on top, 4-2. David Hernandez will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Chris Denorfia will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fast, right hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Montero waits, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Tommy La Stella will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Finally! Somebody wake up Eric. It's over. Let's go home.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, the D-backs offensively were led this afternoon by the man you see here, Nick Markakis.
Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
You've got the power, you've got the respect, you've got the power, you've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 4-2. So long from Wrigleyville.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks.